Here is a warm-up routine to warm up your whole body to get ready for training. You begin with a few roll downs. Keep your legs quite straight and try to get your spine to roll down one vertebra at a time and then roll back up nicely. You do it about 4 times. You will feel a little bit of a stretch behind your hamstrings as well. Then you continue with some shoulder rounds, trying to go backwards. So up and back, down and front. About 8 to 10 circles to get your shoulders ready. Then you take a bit of a wider stance and you go into some squats. You do about 8 to 10 squats, using your hands for balance as well as to warm up your shoulders again. Remember to keep your core activated when you come down and to keep your knees and toes in line. You want to have your weight on the back half of your foot, so more on your heels. That will activate more the back part of your legs, so glutes and hamstrings. And then you continue with another few rounds with your shoulders. And then here's a couple of exercises for your shoulders, for your back. Simply opening your elbows at 90 degrees backwards. Opening the chest, and you're going to feel a squeeze in the back. And then keeping your elbows at 90 degrees, you go for these movements, which goes backwards. And again, you should feel it in the back of your shoulders, so upper back. Now, these are very important exercises for your especially when you're doing some chest work and your shoulders. Then you do a few circles with your arms. As you can see, we focus a lot on shoulders because they are very fragile and they need to be warmed up properly. And then you continue to warm up doing this movement. So from a standing position, you want to bend your knees and crawl forward with 3-4 steps with your hands to a press-up position and then crawl back. This is meant to warm up your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders again, a little bit the core, because it's a bit of a plank. And you do it 4 times. And you can also try and do this with straight legs. But on the last time, you stay there, you bring one foot forward next to your hand, and you go into a deep lunge with a twist. You want to hold that position for a few seconds on each side, twisting with your arm to the ceiling to get some spinal rotation into your warm-up. Then you come back into the press-up position and you crawl back to a standing position. At this point, you will feel the temperature in your body rising a bit from the effort that you're making. Keep circling your shoulders, and now you can continue with a little bit of jogging on the spot. This is to get your ankles ready and raise your heart rate slightly. Keep doing this for maybe 30 seconds if you want until you're ready.